Yeah, being homeless and living on the streets, whatever self-confidence like I had was just wiped. People look at you totally different. Most of the times you actually don't get looked as a human being. And the impact that had on myself was I would actually believe it and believe that I wasn't actually worthy of, just general help, or at times I actually didn't even think I was worthy of having a roof over my head. I started using drugs just recreationally, and then there was a lot of family problems at home, through violence and alcoholism, and I just couldn't cope, and I found drugs was just a good escape. And what I didn't actually realise that I wasn't escaping, I was actually digging a bit deeper hole for myself. I became homeless when my drug use became out of control and got kicked out of home, and then tried living on my own in a rental place. Couldn't afford the rent because I was using drugs, and found myself on the streets, couch surfing, and that continued for about 2 years. Most of my fines consisted of transit fines, and they were basically, I would jump on a train, tram or a bus to either school to get drugs or appointments, and because I didn't have money to buy a ticket, I had to get to where I had to get to. And when I got fined, most of the times I didn't actually worry about at the time that I was getting fined. But when the fines accumulated, it just adds pressure, because you're not going to have the money there at all, but it's still going to be hanging over your head. Well, I know the fines really don't work, so making the system better might be, you could maybe have a concessional fine for people on concession, because if you're looking at someone on unemployment benefits, a $207 transit fine is probably 80% of, their weekly income. So maybe, I don't know, drop it to $40. It'll still hurt them in the pocket, and realistically they can still pay it. And I'm actually enjoying life a lot more, and there's hope now. So for the future, I actually want to do some sort of course at school and, eventually get a job. And I'd like to actually give back, because one thing I've noticed going to rehabs and everything is a lot of people actually give their time up to help people like myself. So I'd actually like to eventually give back something.